So back in early 2009, the US came out and made a huge commitment to lithium-ion batteries and electrical vehicles. Obama came out and made a QE type statement where he assigned huge, essentially funding and resources to research within the US. Some work's being done out of Europe. That led us essentially to researching lithium-ion batteries, which drive electrical vehicles, and then studying the fundamentals behind all the metals that make up lithium-ion batteries. I think it's very strong. It's an undersupplied market. We see current deficits persisting for the medium to long term. There is potential, although we view unlikely, for some surpluses, but if they do eventuate, which we doubt, we think they will not be material. Essentially, it's a strong bull market led by strong demand. We expect demand for lithium to be growing at 10 to 15% CAGR. As I said, really no inventories around the world. All the major producers are maxed out. The price has risen substantially, which is clearly incentivising new supply. We just don't. History shows the new supply will most likely be delayed and won't come on at design spec. And so, putting all that in the mix, we just think that the industry will be tight for, as I said, the medium to long term. Lithium is not a rare metal as many people suggest that it is, a bit like rare earths. There is a lot of lithium out there. The question is, can it be mined or processed economically? If you look at the reserves around the world, a lot of them exist in South America. In countries like Bolivia, huge sovereign risk. On top of that, you've got hydrogeological issues, high magnesium to lithium ratios, and so yes, it's not a rare metal. There's been a lot of entrepreneurial activity around the world with new projects being listed globally, essentially trying to pursue new discoveries and advance projects across the US, Australia and parts of South America. The question is, will these projects be economic? Will they get off the ground? Will they be funded? If you look at the last spurt or say bull market that kicked off for lithium in 2009, fast forward to today, only one project has made it, and that's Orocobre, which is the first lithium brine project of its kind to be built in the last 20 years. As I said, we view it as a strong medium to long-term bull market. We think it's real. With that type of view for the commodity, for lithium, we think you want to own large cap, world-class, call it producing assets. You want to own imminent production, and if you can find them, there's even potential to own earlier stage emerging assets. We're invested in the first two, and so we're long Orocobre. We've been there for some time. Orocobre is, as I said, built the first project of its kind in 20 years. It's a lithium brine-based asset. It's world-class in every respect. Beyond that, we're invested in the Mount Cattlin project, owned under a JV by Galaxy and General Mining. That's a hard rock, higher cost asset, but again, it's an imminent asset. It's got scope for growth, and in both Orocobre, General Mining and Galaxy, we still see, despite the strong re-ratings of those stocks, we still see strong risk reward to the upside.